the Warrior Games here in the United States. And I couldn't be more thrilled that the spirit of those games is now on display across the pond at the first ever Invictus Games. So to all of the competitors here today, I just want you to know how incredible you are. You're inspiring all of us, especially our young people. You're inspiring them to believe that if we dig deeper, if we work harder, if we confront the adversity in our own lives with just a fraction of the courage you show every day, that there's nothing we can't achieve. And to all the family members and caregivers in the audience, I want you to know that your courage and support doesn't go unnoticed either. These heroes wouldn't be here today without you. So I want to thank everyone involved with the Invictus Games, especially the Royal Foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry, for sharing these stories of strength and determination with the world. And while I can't hide that I'm hoping Team USA brings home a few golds, I want you all to know how proud my husband and I are of you and how humbled we are by your example. So good luck, everybody, and have fun out there. And now it's my pleasure to introduce someone whose dedication to troops, veterans, and their families has driven the creation of these games, and someone whose visit to the White House last year made a group of military families pretty excited. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome His Royal Highness, Prince Harry.
Over the past 8 years, I've witnessed the whole cycle of life-changing injury, evacuating soldiers and local Afghans to hospital, flying home from Afghanistan with some of those critically injured, meeting others in hospital coming to terms with life-changing injuries, and finally trying to keep up with 12 wounded veterans on our way to the South Pole. I can only begin to imagine how challenging the journey of recovery is, but the admiration I have for these men and women to move beyond their injuries is limitless. Last year, through the Royal Foundation, I visited the Warrior Games in the United States, seeing people who, only months earlier, had been told they'll never walk again, and now winning medals in front of their family and friends was breathtaking. I knew that anyone would be inspired by what these men and women had achieved, not just other servicemen and women, but all those adjusting to life post-injury. Each of them have come such a long way. Even making it to the start line is a huge achievement. Their stories are amazing as they are unique. However, they all share one thing: sport. Sport has been the vehicle for their recovery, allowing them to channel their passion into what can be achieved rather than what can't. No longer are these inspirational men and women defined by their injuries, but as athletes, competitors, and teammates. Over the next 4 days, we will see some truly remarkable achievements. For some of those taking part, this will be a stepping stone to elite sport. But for others, it will mark the end of a chapter in their recovery and the beginning of a new one. Either way, you can be sure that everyone who takes part on the track, pool, or field of play will be giving it their all, and I have no doubt that lives will be changed this weekend. It gives me great pleasure to welcome the 13 nations to London and to say how delighted I am that many of you have been joined by your families we recognise the vital part that they play in your recovery. The British public's support for our servicemen and women has been exceptional, and I know that they will show you the same over the coming days. Finally, I would like to thank all of you for the tremendous example that you set. Your stories move, inspire, and humble us. You prove that anything is possible if you have the will. Welcome to the Games, welcome to Invictus. And now, the world premiere of Chris Martin's Invictus Anthem.
As the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud under the bludgeonings of chance. My head is bloody, but I'm back.
Place of wrath and tears is but the horror of the shade, and yet the man is so many years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments bestowed. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the opening ceremony. Let the games begin.